Well, hello everyone, and welcome to New Horizon Racing League. Here join us here for round 3 of season 3, and we're here in China. I'm your host, Gabe Things. Like always, I am joined by Connor.
Hey,
So,
I'm really looking forward to this again.
yeah, so Australia was a great introduction. Bahrain was even better. Can we keep this going?
I'm hoping so. We've still got the guys, the original title contenders, the same sort of driving from the guys all over the grid. So we're hoping for more close racing, and China, you'd think it would be able to carry on. I highly doubt it's going to be a boring race.
Even though it is going to be quite hard to beat the amazement that was Bahrain.
Yeah, it was, Bahrain was actually, watching it back, it was a lot tougher than I originally thought. And I'm just hoping for this time to push up the grid a little bit further. And we've got a few drivers on transfer at the moment, so some guys are absent and other guys are running late or something. We're actually in the middle of a kind of management shift as well, because the original admin team we started off with is having a bit of a shuffle around. So if we steward in and further, well, how would you call it? Kind of driver recruitment, but I think it's more assessments will be done more thoroughly. So we're expecting to get more guys in the future and actually better drivers as well. So hopefully we can still kind of keep the competition close and exciting to watch.
Good. Now, to be fair, I'm also hoping for a good race in China. Hopefully, it's better than real life F1's 1000th race here.
Oh, that was boring. It wasn't that 1000th race. It wasn't a terrible race. There just wasn't really a lot going on. But you'd think that we would be able to pull off a better job than that. I know we're down to 12 drivers today because of guys being absent, and that's with us. To me, that's no excuse for boring races.
Yes. Okay. I'm currently following the Renault of Morris. He's on his first flying lap, and he's on the super soft tyres. Well, just soft tyres. I don't know how it works.
I haven't even got a clue for tyre strategy today. The only thing I can say is I think the guys have been given a weather briefing. It looks like light cloud all the way through, with probably a few outbreaks of sunshine, but absolutely no chance of rain.
Yeah, so we're going to see the more we get into this qualifying session. Oh, Leroy retired.
Leroy has a qualifying ban after an incident in Bahrain.
Remind me what he did.
Having investigated it, there was no reason his car should have behaved the way when he collided into the pit lane. It was almost, to me, I can't get my head around it without actually seeing that instance being deliberate.
What, you mean him crashing into the pit lane entrance?
Yeah, I'm not saying he did, but it's a really, really bizarre place to have an accident.
I think he would find that unfair, though.
Yeah, he has. I'm sorry, but it's almost it's the driving standard of it as well.
Whoa! Whoa! Well, that's a peculiar crash.
Who's crashed? I'm still in the garage.
It was a DJ in the Williams. It was.
Is he out the session?
No, he's not. He's continuing on, but he has got a majorly broken wing, so I don't know why he's continuing on. You see, it was the hairpin at the end of that long straight, so we can expect some slipstreams on that. Yeah, but here's the thing. when I saw and went on to the crash, yeah, because I captured the crash live. Yeah. Here's the thing though.
Yep.
It was quite weird because he was entering the corner sideways.
I know him personally. I've been trying to help him set up his car since like last week, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. He needs to move out the way now. Actually, I should probably back off because I think he's on the flying lap.
Oh, hey, look, that's it.
Yeah,
That's.
He's got next to no experience in league racing, so he is about as amateur as you can get, but I'm still going to give him a chance anyway. Will he win? No. Will he beat his teammate? I don't know. They're actually, from what, oh my god, what have I done? I think they're actually similarly paced. Both Williams drivers, they're not exactly that experienced, but as long as they can try and keep it clean, they should be able to pick up some of the scraps. But I believe the two Torossos are coming down the same straight as him.
Yeah, and they're following him at 2 by 2. Well, 1 by 1.
I'll tell you what though, with that hairpin,
oh, that's cheeky! Oh, that was cheeky!
What happened?
There's some, I think there's some play with the Red Bull with the Toro Rosso teammates. Do you know why?
Why?
Yeah. Okay, Fisher was following Stinger on the main straight. Yeah. And just before they entered the corner into the braking zone, Stinger moved out of the way and let Fisher pass. So I think they were playing some team play and allowing his teammate to get some slipstream.
Yeah, but I also saw there was a yellow flag at the same time.
Yeah, Fisher didn't really get the corner right because the Williams was just there parked literally on the corner.
It's probably going to be investigated for that. I know he's amateur, but I've let him know that we do have rules here, so I hope the Toro Rosso guys are...
Oh, Blaze!
I hope the Toro Rosso guys are clever enough to know that...
Wait, what?
Something like that is not acceptable, but please bear with him. And I've also told DJ Aztec that if his driving standards are below what I've expected, then he will be penalised the same as anyone else.
Okay, so would you like to know something very interesting?
I failed to see what can be interesting at the moment. I'm just about to come around and set my time lap.
Second. Okay, so the fastest time right now, yeah, is Blazed. He has set. He's currently on pole position with a 1 minute 33.8. However, you want to know the interesting side to that?
Go for it.
The tyres he set that time on were the hards.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, DJ has been disqualified.
I didn't exactly have the fastest of runs on my lap anyway. Oh god. Oh, bless him. I believe not only is this DJ Aztec's first ever league race, I believe it's actually his first ever online race on F1. He hasn't played F1 since the PS2 games, but he's no stranger to racing games. I believe he's played some of the Gran Turismos over the last couple of years. And you're gonna have to bear with me tonight. I'm absolutely dying here. I've got some kind of throat infection. I'm struggling to talk, so I might be coughing a little bit. Just trying to get on a recharge lap for the minute. Goes into 4th place now.
Okay, okay, sorry about that. My controller died.
It's alright, just make sure it's plugged in.
Yeah, it's plugged in now.
Hey, do you have a bottle of water this time round?
No.
When are you gonna learn, mate? I think I'd have thought you'd know by now.
However, I do have chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help your vocal cords, isn't it? Bloody hell. Unless you leave it in your mouth to melt. Give yourself a mini hot chocolate.
Hey, it feels nice and smooth going down my throat, so...
Please don't say that ever again.
I have no idea what you mean by that.
I can tell. Some of the guys might be able to point it to you later on. But I'm driving around just trying to get used to the high fueling, and ERS management is going to be a bit of an issue. In the tracks I've done in league racing this week, they've all been pretty hard on the ERS management, but I didn't realise how hard China was to try and keep up your ERS. I mean, you could save a hell of a lot in the second sector, but definitely not through sector 1 and down that back straight. I think I've been on ERS mode 0 trying to harvest some energy for nearly 3 laps now.
Okay.
It's still not even 100%. I think it's only just got there.
Man, Blaze on those hard tyres just keep getting quicker and quicker. Even though he's made a major... Whoa, hey, well, that's a major mistake in the background. Who was that?
Was that the other Williams?
I think it might have been a Red Bull, actually.
Red Bull.
Yeah,
That should be neat.
Yeah, Nate went incredibly wide on the entrance to the long straight.
Nate's done quite well. I see him in his P4 at the minute. I didn't even realise.
Yeah, but now he's going into bits. Hey, you want to know a little funny crash, by the way?
Funny crash.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Feared crashed when he entered the pits.
God.
Like when he entered, he got too much speed entering and he just hit the wall. Like nosedived into the wall.
I fear that little pun there. I fear that if anyone actually gets wing damage, I think some of the guys into the pits are going to be finding it a little bit difficult.
So everyone's set a nice benchmark, right? The only 2 people who are still out right now is Connor and Tadpole.
I'll be boxing this lap. I've only just seen. I've been given the 5-minute warning. I need to come in for a new set of tyres, and then
Let's see what Tadpole is on. Jesus, that. Okay, is that a personal best time, or is that like an overall best time in Sector 2? Because from what I saw there, that was astonishing.
You might see him doing actually the best overall in the middle sector.
Oh!
Yeah. Because the guys who are going to be up near the front of the grid, I believe they're actually choosing low downforce setups. And as you get further down the grid, you'll see the guys setting up the cars for the middle sector, just trying to keep up the pace for the leaders.
Fair enough. Well, that time I must have been a PB, because he goes second only a tenth quicker than you. But still half a second slower than Blaze, who set that time on hard tyres, who is now on mediums. Oh, hang on, that's not how you want to enter that corner, Tadpole.
Right, I need Mercedes to sort their BS out now, because, less than 3 minutes, I need to get a move on.
I feel like as soon as you're in, you'll be out.
Yeah, I'm just changing tyres and draining the tank, and I'm going to go again.
Here's the yellow flag.
But I need them to hurry up, come on, it doesn't take this long to wheel a car.
The other car was probably just something. Looking at AJ here. He's currently on his outlap, so that's fair enough.
Drain that tank, there we go. Got a new set of softs and out I come. Come on, please, can move on.
You'll get out, don't worry. It's going to be a one-shot
I'm actually
saloon,
mainly
though.
worried if I get caught up in traffic. I guess maybe down the straights I won't mind, but I don't want to see any traffic in the middle sector. Oh my god, both Torossos are coming out at the same time.
Oh no. Okay, I'm looking at Nate right now. He is on his flying lap. He's a little bit laggy, I will admit. I'm seeing a little bit of lag for him, but it should be fine.
What I might do is actually
Yellow
follow the
flag.
Torossos. This is going to be No, you cheeky little sod.
Whoa, there's a Renault.
Renault.
Yeah, in sector 2 he kind of stopped.
I'm trying to get close to one of the Torossos to give me a tow. I fear the end of this quali might end up being like Monza Q3 from this year.
Another yellow flag. Who is that for? I think it's the Renault who's going remarkably slowly. Oh, the Toro Rosso jumps out the way.
Yeah, they're not even on hot laps, so I think I expect them to. Ooh.
You're on perfect air now.
Well, I'd rather have perfect air in front of me and causing dirty air behind, rather than getting stuck in traffic. Ooh.
Really,
Yeah,
you doing that on your outlap?
He is a little bit jumpy.
Yeah, that's Nate.
What you saying about my outlap?
Why were you doing you know what I mean.
I don't. I'm confused.
Why are you getting a switch team on your outlap?
I'm trying to save fuel.
Fair enough. Well, you're flying now. Oh, AJ goes second.
AJ or AG?
AG. Yeah, flag in sector 1. Oh, you went really jumpy though.
No.
Was that a PB?
It's like a mile. I've gone purple in sector 1, I know that much.
Oh no,
Not
you
driving
won't.
well.
Okay, the checkered flag is out. Everyone is finishing, but Blaze is on a flyer right now on those mediums. He's going to steady it even more. Can he get into the 32s? Can he break into them? I think he might if he gets this right. Going round the last corner. Can he get into it? Oh yes, he does! A 1:32.6. Wow. Connor's going quick too, though.
I don't know if I'll be pole.
Yeah, no, I think you'll get second though.
I lost a lot of time.
You go, pole!
Whoa.
By 2 tenths of a second.
Okay. I lost half a second though.
Oh, Fisher goes third. Here goes him
What tyres?
just behind them. They're on the mediums
Oh,
behind you.
mediums.
Everyone is on the mediums behind you. So wow, that's how you end the session, isn't it? Oh, Morris goes quicker than you by 4 tenths.
That's what I was on about, the nearly half second that I lost.
Oh, you would have got pole if you didn't lose that half a second. He did that on mediums too.
I'm hoping for a podium at least.
So
Let's
our
see.
pole position man is Morris on the medium combat tyres in the Renault. Then it's Connor joining on the first row. And then it's Blaze, Fisher, Stinger, AG, Tadpole, Nate, Feared, Deranged. And Leroy because he had to sit this out. And obviously they disqualified him at DJ. Yeah. So that's qualifying. And I hope to see you. It's going to be a fun race, I can tell.